What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and welcome to another episode of my podcast, the Good Schmidt Podcast. I have a guest today, first time in a while. His name is Jake Egloff, someone I went to high school with.
Yep,
And
cross
today,
country.
yeah, we did cross country together as well. And today we're going to be recapping the Milwaukee Brewers season, and then we're going to be discussing the playoffs and giving our predictions. So I'll let you actually start off, Jake, with your season recap.
Okay, thanks. So for everybody, the Brewers right now they are looking really good, looking good into the playoffs. But we did have a little bit of rough stuff with losing 2 out of 3 against the Twins at home. Um, could have won both of them, but you know what you get, what you get. And then we come back with winning 2 out of 3 against the Cubs and the Cardinals. Both series won that game. Then we sweep the Padres in San Diego, the World Series contenders.
Yeah.
At the time, they were World Series contenders, and we swept them in 3 games, and that was amazing. I watched all 3 of those games, and those were amazing games to watch. A little bit nervous, but they did the job. And they won 3 or 4 against the Dodgers at home, which it was really good. It was really good to win the season series against them. Currently, right now, we have to face them one more time in October before the season ends.
In LA, too.
Yeah, in LA. So, but we won 3 at home. And then the big trade that I recognized over the course of this season was Willie Adames trade. I wasn't thinking when I think I wasn't really hoping of that trade. I wasn't really because I saw Willie Adames. It's kind of like a average type of hitter, and he came off the trade hitting home runs like crazy. Would you agree with that, Nick?
Yeah, I just want to add in actually on
Yeah.
that. So the official trade went down back in May, and it was for Brewers relievers JP Feyereisen and Drew Rasmussen, who they sent to the Tampa Bay Rays. They also got Trevor Richards in the deal, who's now on the Blue Jays. And yeah, Willie Adames has just been absolutely massive for the Brewers. He's been hitting home runs, like you said. He's hitting for a really strong batting average. He has a 290 average with the Brewers, along with 17 home runs and 97 hits. And he's getting on base just a lot overall. Had 43 walks as well, and 52 RBIs. So he's just been a major addition to this team, and I would say he's been like the MVP of the team for the regular season thus far.
Yeah. Him and Garcia have been the MVP. You got to think Garcia hit a couple of clutch home runs this past month and so, and throughout the whole season. So, and then we start off losing a couple of games against the Phillies and the Marlins, and we start getting a little concerned about the team, about how the team is gonna play and perform. But then we go in and we sweep the Nationals, the World Series team from 2 years ago. We swept them at their place. It's just really hard to win in DC with the stadium being conformed like that. It's really hard. It's like a pitcher's ballpark. So to
Yeah, that
sweep
was a
them,
really good series.
yeah, to sweep them in that DC is really nice. Then sweeping Arizona and winning 2 or 3 against Cincinnati, um, that was kind of a huge shock. But sweeping Arizona, they were tanking at that point afterwards. So, but winning 2 or 3 against Cincinnati with that lineup they have is really good. Nick Castellanos really good for their team. Sonny Gray pitcher. So They did really good. Then we go on another losing streak against the Reds and the Rockies. So, we're thinking about it. And then also Willie Adames goes off. We have a home opener again against the Rockies. And that's when the big winning streak starts up in Arizona. We won, I believe, almost 12 in a row.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think we won 11 in a row before we lost one against Pittsburgh.
I think it was actually 12. I think you were right the
I
first
think
time.
no, I think it was 11
It was
because we were like,
11. Oh, yeah.
yeah, because we were one off from the promotion. So, and can I also say that I haven't have it in my notes, but one of the games I do remember around this time, did we come back from 7 runs, or was it later down the
Yes,
road?
that was against
Cubs
the
game.
Cubs. The Cubs scored 7 runs in the first inning,
I
and
think that's later down the season, but
the
I thought it
Brewers managed to
was
score 15 and come back and win that game.
yeah, that was amazing. I was listening on the radio,
I was
down
listening to that
seven
game too.
on the radio on the way to my dad's. I was listening to it, got to the dentist appointment I had, came back up 8-7. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Having an average month in July with having 5 All-Stars on the team.
Whew.
I think it's Corbin, Freddie, Brandon. Then we have Omar, and we have Hayer. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else, but
Yeah, I don't think you're missing anybody. Like
yeah,
Omar and Freddie were late additions to the team. I remember
yeah, I think yeah they did a
because
late
originally
addition
Omar Narvaez was not on the All Star team, but they added him later.
because yeah, I think Buster Posey was Yaya Molina was injured,
Yeah, I think
so
so. I
one of those two were injured. I think both of them were
think they
injured.
both were
Yeah,
because neither of them were at the All Star game.
yeah, I think it was only JT Remuto and Omar. So and then having a rough start in August, losing 2 against San Fran. Those are tough games. I went to one of those games, um, and we could have won both the games, but we lost. Sweeping the Cubs after that, after losing 2 against San Fran, we swept the Cubs and taken 3 or 4 against Pittsburgh, and and then we had big time wins. I remember watching this series in late August against the Giants in San Fran. We won 3 out of 4. We could have won the 4th one, but um, we lost that one. And then here's a big one for the pitching staff. We got Corbin Burns with a no combined no hitter with Josh Hayer on September against Cleveland, which was the big I call it the cherry on top of this season.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the no hitter, the first one since 1987.
Juan Nieves, yep, in
Yeah,
1987. The second one in franchise history.
yep, first combined no hitter. So, and then we got losing 4 against the Cardinals and losing against the Tigers. So I was watching all those 4 games against the Cardinals. That's tough.
Yeah, this like last series that they just recently had against the Cardinals was a tough one.
Yeah, it was tough. We could have won the last one. We could have won yesterday.
They were up 5-0 yesterday, and they kind
I
of
came home. I came home, and I was they were 5-1, and I was like, "This is gonna be an easy game." And all of a sudden, next thing I know, I look at my YouTube TV screen, and Goldie hits a home run, ties the game. I was so mad. I want to punch the TV.
Yeah, St. Louis has been tough lately. They're on like an
Yeah,
11 or 12 game winning streak or something like that.
I think it's 13
Oh, it's
now.
13. Oof.
13 at the time right now. The 13 games. They're about to start fourth game right now against the Cubs.
Yeah.
So with that, go over the you want to go over the awards for the predictions for the awards.
Actually,
season.
before I do that, I want to say one thing too. Like in July, the Brewers made another trade. They acquired
Yeah. Well,
Eduardo Escobar from the Diamondbacks for a couple prospects, and he's been a key addition to the team as well with his
yeah,
defense and with his offense too.
yeah. He's been bouncing around a couple of teams, so you might know him from the I think the Twins a couple of years ago. He was on the
Yeah, yep.
Twins, and he's on the Diamondbacks. So, yep, Diamondbacks were kind of slumping. They need to get rid of people. They got rid of a lot of Escobar to the Brewers. We could have got more pieces, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
I
I
mean, I
wish we
think I'll
got
take it.
we wish we could have got at least one more starter pitcher because we got three already. We just need that fourth one to go in there. So that's the season recap for the Brewers. Um, what about the awards? Who do you have as for the awards?
So do you mean like rewards just for the? Are we talking about like awards just for
Season
the
like
Brewers?
AL MVP.
Season like MVP. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, ooh, that's a tough one. I've
I
never
got
thought
the
about AL MVP.
I got Vlad Jr.
I mean,
winning MVP.
I probably would go with Vlad as well.
Yeah,
Either Vlad or Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani will be a little bit more difficult to get to, but
I think I'm gonna
we'll
go with
see.
Vlad as well.
Yeah. NL MVP, you could go Fernando Tatis. I got Bryce Harper in this one. He's been really good for the last 6 weeks. And I know it's a season award, but I feel like he's been going off for the Phillies and really pushing them for a playoff spot.
Yeah, for sure. I might go with Tatis just to be different. I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
people probably go with him.
yeah. NL Cy Young,
I mean, for Cy Young, it's between
Max Scherzer
Max
and
Scherzer and
Corbin.
Corbin Burns. I think I gotta go with Corbin Burns. He's having
Yeah.
a phenomenal season.
Yeah, a lot of people go Max Scherzer, but I go Corbin as well. He's had a no hitter, combined no hitter. I don't think Max Scherzer has a combined no hitter under his belt this season.
I don't think so. No.
He has a complete game, I think, but close to one, but I don't think he has one.
And then
AL Cy Young, I got Shohei.
I gotta go with Ryu on the Blue Jays. He's having a great season.
Yeah. Or you could do Robbie Ray too as well.
Oh, Robbie Ray. That was maybe the guy I was thinking of. Robbie Ray.
Yeah, Robbie Ray
I
is
think I'll go
good.
with Robbie Ray actually.
And yeah, you want to talk over the what about the Rookie of the Year?
Ooh,
I know
NL Rookie of the
I
Year.
haven't really thought of it, but I think here goes to Patrick Wisdom or Jonathan India.
I mean, I gotta go with Jonathan India on this one. I agree
Yeah,
with Bob Uecker. I think that's who he's going with.
yeah, I got India. It's a really good season. AL side, I don't know if there's any rookies that are really good this season.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the AL.
Yeah.
I don't really have one for the American League.
Yeah, I don't have one. I didn't write one down for the NL. So
Yeah, I
for
just
the
have
AL.
India for the Rookie of the Year.
Okay, so let's do the playoff prediction.
All right. So for the playoffs, right now in the National League, it's the Giants, Brewers, and Braves are the division leaders, and the Dodgers and Cardinals are the wild cards. So those are the teams I'm going with in my predictions. It definitely could change in the next like week or so because the season isn't quite over yet. And then for the American League, it's the Rays, Astros, and White Sox division leaders, and then Red Sox, Yankees are the wild cards. So I'll start with the NL wild card. I got the Dodgers over the Cardinals.
Yep, me too. I got Dodgers over Cardinals in that one. I feel like the Dodgers are gonna be more better than the Cardinals, even though the Cardinals have a 13-game win streak right now. I feel like they're gonna be much better, like at home in LA, and most teams struggle in LA. So I feel like the Dodgers are gonna win this one.
I just think the Dodgers pitching is gonna get the better of the
Yeah,
Cardinals offense, and the Dodgers offense can hit for a lot of power. So yeah, I like LA over on the Cards in that one.
uh, NLDS Giants versus Dodgers. I got Giants in 5.
Ooh, I actually disagree on that. I got the Dodgers
Oh,
in 4 over the Giants.
okay. So
So
here's
kind of
my reason.
disagreement.
Here's my reason. I feel like the Giants, the well underrated team, but they got balance. They got balance in their lineup from 1 through 8. They got balance, and with the pitching, it's a little bit tricky. But I feel like I saw them in person, and they're very patient at the plate. Very patient at the plate. They don't swing at anything below the strike zone, above the strike zone. I feel like the addition with Chris Bryant to the team, I feel like they can win the series in 5. It could go either way, but I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
the Giants, with their home field advantage of being Giants ballpark, I feel like they can win the series.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have some valid points there. My
Yep.
reason for going with the Dodgers is I just like their experience and the fact that they're the defending champs, and they even added to their team with Trey Turner and Max Scherzer. I think that's going to put them over the top. Like they're only like the only weakness really that the Dodgers have is Gavin Lux isn't the greatest
Yeah.
the greatest player, but I think they can overcome that. But yeah, like you said, the Giants are pretty underrated. I think they could give the Dodgers a good fight, but I'm still gonna pick the Dodgers in this one in 4.
Okay. So then the other side of the bracket, we got the Brewers versus the Braves. I got the Brewers in 4.
Yeah, I got the Brewers in 5. I have it a little bit closer.
Yep. So I feel like they can Atlanta's gonna win 1 game. I think it's gonna be at their place, but I feel like with our pitching and with the huge miss of Ronald Acuna Jr. on the team, I feel like that's the key difference. If Ronald was still in the game, I'll definitely choose Brewers in 5 or Braves in 5. But with Ronald Acuna Jr. out with his star power team, they still have Austin Riley, but I feel like yeah, you can't replace Ronald Acuna Jr. So Brewers in
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with what you said there. I think the Braves will put up a little bit more of a fight, but overall, just the Brewers pitching is gonna put them over the top in this series.
Let's flip to the other side of the bracket. Let's do the wild card for the AL side. Yeah. As of when I wrote these notes down, it was Yankees and Toronto and Boston tied for the wild card. So in
Oh
that
wow.
case, it'd be the Yankees versus Toronto.
Hmm. Okay.
What do you have it as when you wrote your notes down?
I have it as the Red Sox taking on the Yankees
Was it
in
a
Boston.
a 3-way tie or was it a 2-way? Because it could change. I
There's
wrote these.
not a tie. The Blue Jays are a game back because
Okay,
I just checked the standings.
it doesn't really matter because I got the Yankees win
Yeah, I have the Yankees winning
against
too over the
Boston.
Red Sox.
I
Yeah,
don't think Boston has enough to beat Yankees, especially in a 1-game series. I think it's still is it 1 or 3?
the wild card, the
I
wild card
thought
game is just a
last
single
year,
game, unless they're
last year,
doing it how they did it last year.
was 3.
It might
So
be,
it could be yeah. But I got Yankees still.
but yeah, I
They got
still
a lot.
agree with you too on
They
that one.
got a lot. They got a lot of great power on their bat. They just can't find it at some points of the season. So I feel like the Yankees are gonna win that one easily. So moving on to the ALDS, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Yankees. And I got the Tampa Bay Rays winning in 4.
We got it in 4. I got the Rays winning in 5 games.
Okay.
So I think that's how it was last year. I'm pretty sure. Or the
Yeah,
year
pretty
before.
sure. Yeah, pretty sure it was 4. 5. So, and then moving over to the other side, we got the White Sox versus the Astrals. I got the White Sox in 5.
I also have the White Sox in 5. I want to see the
Like,
Astros go down.
this is the end of their legacy for playoff pushes. They're gonna release Carlos Correa at the end of the season, and I don't feel like they're gonna be the same team next year.
No,
So, no, they're not gonna be the same team next year. So
I
that leaves
think the White
with
Sox is a deeper team there.
Yeah, I think the White Sox are a more better team than the Astros. So that leaves with the ALCS and NLCS. We'll start off with the Brewers versus Giants. I got Brewers in 7.
Yeah, I also have Brewers in 7, but I have a different opponent. I have the Dodgers, but we still
All right,
saw the same
yeah.
result, which is funny.
What do we say? It's Brewers in 7, no matter what. And no matter what team you're facing, the Giants are gonna have more power with the hitting. Meanwhile, with the Dodgers, you're gonna have more pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Cody Bellinger is not the same. You got Trey Turner on the team. You got Justin. You got Justin. You got Turner. You got
Corey Seager, the shortstop.
Yep, Corey Seager. I drew a blank.
Will
But
Smith,
still,
catcher. Yeah.
even with their experience, I feel like the Brewers can win with their pitching staff and move on to the World Series for the first time since 1982. And then on the other side, I got Tampa versus the White Sox. I got Tampa in 6.
I have the same prediction. I have the Rays over the White Sox in 6 also.
Okay. I just feel like Tampa. I don't know the pitching or hitting as well as a other team. So, but I feel like they're an unknown team flying under the radar for the whole season, and this is their time to shine again.
Yeah, they're going back to the World Series for the second straight year. If this plays out.
Yep. And then as it plays out, Brewers versus Tampa, 2 small market teams crashing out, just like the NBA Finals. Yeah, 2 small market teams. So ESPN's gonna call us trash.
Yeah.
I got, and this one is really close. I got Brewers in 6.
Yeah, this is a really, really tight series. I think I got the Brewers in 7.
Okay. I feel like they can close it out in 6 with the pitching and with the hitting of Willie. I think Willie Adames is gonna struggle when he comes back to Tropicana Field. That's what he said coming into the season. He's gonna struggle. He always struggles at Tropicana Field for some reason. Yeah.
He's better on the road, it seems like.
Yeah. But I feel like he's gonna get revenge on his old team.
Yeah.
And win the World Series. Well, he does win the World Series no matter what, if these 2 teams collide.
Yeah, I think in this World Series, the difference is going to be the Brewers bullpen with Devin Williams and Josh Hader. I think they're going to close down the Rays in a lot of these games.
Yep. I feel like the bullpen is going to be a lot different than years past. I feel like this bullpen is more elite, more experienced, with Josh Hader being out there for his 3rd year in the playoffs. So, and the World Series MVP, I got Garcia winning the MVP.
Oh yeah, that's a good prediction.
Yeah,
I might go with a little bit of an obscure like prediction. I'm gonna go Luis Arias for winning the MVP.
That could be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, like we talked about earlier, too, with the Brewers' 3 starting pitchers and Burns, Woodruff, and Peralta, they're going to be huge in this World Series.
Yep. And the 3 pitchers are averaging ERA under 3 this season.
Yep. That's impressive. The Brewers have not had that in the past. I mean, they
Corbin Burns with a 2.34 ERA. So I feel like that Yeah, this is the Brewers season. If they don't make it, they don't win this season, I feel like there's gonna be a big rebuild coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
If they don't at least make it to the World Series, um, rebuild.
oh, and
So yeah,
we didn't talk about manager of the year either. I think it's got to go to Craig Counsell.
yeah, Craig Counsell's gotta be manager of the year for that performance over the course of the season. It's gotta be Craig Counsell.
Yeah,
You
at
can
least in the
have a
National League.
can
Yeah,
have a little bit, yeah, you can have a little bit for the Giants manager for what they said in the
yeah.
preseason.
Gabe Kapler, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Gabe Kapler, yeah. For
Candidate.
him, for pushing his team like that, having almost 100 wins right now. And the team was projected only 78 wins in the season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he might just get it. Honestly, it's gonna be a tight
yeah.
one.
But the Brewers one was also like 80 wins too as well. I think
Yeah,
80, yeah, there was something above 500 or something. It was,
I mean they were not like expected to make the playoffs this year, Brewers or the Giants.
yeah, third place for the Brewers in both Giants and the Brewers, third
Yeah,
place. The
yeah. No, they are
Cardinals,
as contenders.
and now the tables are turned.
Well, thank you for coming on,
Yep,
Jake. Really appreciated it.
yep.
And
So yeah, that's a wrap on Brewers season and the playoffs.
so yeah, that'll wrap it up for this podcast. This was Jake and Nick, and we are signing off.